Good morning. This is Denise. Welcome to my messy, messy craft room. Welcome to my home. I need to get in here and do this stuff, and I thought, well, I could have some company. I could have some company while I do it. There's so much that has come in here lately with hauls and stuff like that, and I just really need to get things organized again. There are things that I've gotten partly done. I did this for Katie. I've got I have some moss coming to put in it, but it's a little teacher vase, and her favorite flower is sunflowers, so I'm doing that for her. Oh crumb, where is that? There's stuff everywhere. I'm not allowing the cats in here anymore. I don't like to frustrate myself. And if I can avoid it, I will. I don't avoid things that I have to do, but I don't think that I have to allow the cats in here. I love them. But you know, they're just cats and they don't know. They figure that stuff is here for them to bat around and knock down and play with. And it leaves me, I mean, what I'm doing here, a lot of it is cleaning up after them. Some of it's me. However, I guess I get to make a mess because it's my craft room. Oh, goodness. Okay, so what am I going to do with this thing? I've got to take the price tag off. I got this at Habitat, you recall. It's really cold in here. It's okay. I had the fireplace going, and because the fireplace is going, the heat doesn't click on. It's like 19 degrees outside. It's not that cold in here, but I guess it could be. So I turn the fireplace off and the heat will kick on when it gets back down to where it needs to be. I keep the heat at 68. I pay my bills, but I don't like to, I mean, I'll wear a sweater if I need to. I shall. More ribbon. Oh gosh. This is a set that I got some time ago, and I mean, this is where my mind has been. For a long time I've wanted to do some artistic stuff. I love art. I love being able to paint and do all of these things. I'm not very talented, but you know, there's a palette, and these are professional brushes here, I do believe. The ones that were in the bag aren't. Open sesame. Yeah, these are professional brushes. And you see they're brand new. I haven't gotten into them at all. And the medium is watercolors. Watercolors, I think, are just really cool because they I don't know how to put this. What is this? Watercolor paper. I did a lot of watercolors with wet paper so that the colors would bleed. I like that a lot. Here's some watercolor paper. And that's just kind of for fun. I don't know that, I guess you could frame them. They're 3x5, it looks like. And I got my first, if you were with me for this last haul, I had my first acrylic paint that I can open. I have more out there, but these hauls I'm trying to, you know, trying to space them to where we're going to have hauls and then Temu hauls and then not, you know. It's, ooh, that's a blender, I do believe. Or you put water in there. And this. I haven't looked at this in a long time. It was in my bedroom. That's why there's a lot of stuff in here too, because I pulled all the rest of the crafting stuff. I'm trying to pull it from different places in the house that I've kept it. And here are the colors. They're really pretty. I'll have some fun with this. I'm finding that I have to do better time management. So please be praying about that for me. It's been a long time since I've been able to do what I do now, let alone do stuff all the time. And I find that unless I'm moving most of the time, I don't get done with what I need to do. And I kind of don't get done with what I need to do anyway. So my, there it is. I think my time management needs to be looked at, and you know, I'm doing a little bit each day that I haven't done. My room is completely done now, and I haven't had a room for a long time. I'll have to show it to you. It's kind of been a storage facility. I was explaining to you that while I was sick, those kinds of things just didn't get done. Okay, I'm putting the paints on top of the drawers over here. No, I'm not, because they don't fit. Where am I going to put them? I hate temporary places because then I can't find stuff. But it's a temporary place right now. I got a lot of the dolls out of here, and the baskets that you see are all craft items that I put in there. Okay, what's in the box here? Let's go for that. This is adhesive cork sheet, so I can use this to make like a cork board. And I showed this to you before. This is a little lamb. And I'm going to have Maddie make this with me. You know, we did her journal the other day. I didn't film it. I suppose I could have. But I don't know how her mom feels about having her pictured, you know, videotaped. And we were in a time crunch, so I didn't. But we got her journal done, decorated it and stuff. She really liked it a lot. She didn't have Valentine's in school today, or this year. The kids are too old for Valentine boxes. I kind of question that, but it's not my rules, not my game. So I asked Katie, I said, what do you think? You know, do you think that she'd like to do a journal? These are all the pillowcases and the embroidery stuff that was in Habitat. And she said she thought she'd like it. And when I talked to Maddie about it, she was really excited. She got to use the iron and a glue gun. She'd never done that before. I used the glue gun where I was, you know, there was a chance to get burned, and I did. But I'm really glad that I did, because then she didn't. And the iron, she got to iron her fabric pieces. And have everything look very nice. I was really proud of her. She stuck through and did it. And she really enjoys what she has. There's some little pieces of stuff in here. This is a... Oh gosh, I have the picture of this in here somewhere. It's a needlepoint and it has dragonflies on it. And the person that had this started it, but she didn't finish it. That's another thing that I'd like to teach Maddie to do. And Josie too. I think that Josie's busy enough that right now, you know, to push her in an area sitting still might be hard for her. But we'll see. I want her to be able to do stuff too. I'm saving all of the paperwork because there are instructions on how to do stuff in here. Ooh, that's a hoarder thing. Save everything. I'm really conscious of that. Oh, look, there's little nesting boxes. I didn't realize they were nesting. How many are there? There's 3 little nesting boxes. That, or maybe 4. No, there are 3. And they're itty tiny. Look at how tiny. This is the smallest one. This is the next one. This goes in up. And here's the lid for this one. And the biggest box is only like this big. How cool is that? This will be fun to play with. I don't like boxes. I don't mind containers so much because those can be organized and stacked or whatever so you can see what's in it. Boxes feel really transitory to me. I've done a lot of moving in my life. And when I see a lot of boxes, it's, I guess that's what, you know, a trigger. I don't like it. Well, here's the pattern for those little round pieces of fabric that it makes the button quilt. There's so much little stuff in here. Glue sticks. A little itty tiny doily. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It can be with my little itty tiny containers. And here's one of the button pieces done for the button quilt. Now it's on the floor. Let me see here. I think I might have a Temu bag or 2 that I could use to put stuff in. Ha ha. You heard me, right? A Temu bag or 2. About a Temu bag or 100 or more. Oh, there's a needle in here. That's an embroidery needle. I suppose you could use it for a beading needle if your beads are big enough. Trash. Button. You know, if this isn't your cup of tea, I get it. Don't worry. If you just tune out and say, oh, later days. I understand. I guess that I'm just doing this because I'm not going to be able to do anything else until I get it done. And I want to get it done. Okay, let's see here. Timu bags. Is this one big enough? I hope so. I might have to put it in two. And I don't know why a bag would be so much different than a box, but I guess I can see what's in here. And after I've touched everything, I know what it is, you know, and am I kidding myself? I don't know. One of my friends is getting ready to move after living in a place for 38 years. Can you believe that? I've been here 4 years and I've got so much stuff in this house. I can't even imagine what she's going through. And she has health issues. She has a wonderful husband that helps her, but they live on different planets about getting rid of stuff. She wants a one and done where she's got to look at it. If she's going to use it, she keeps it. If she's not, then she throws it away. And he'd like to just pack everything and do it later. And I guess I get them both. But they've been married for a long, long time, and they make it work. You know, their differences are not an issue. God bless them. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and get another bag. Oh, the slider's gone on this. Oh, hooey. Oh, well. I guess I don't need a slider. I know my dogs are sitting outside this room just grieving because they can't be in here. I don't understand how dogs think. And I guess that's a good thing. I kind of like to know. When they can come in with a pile of stuff, and you know, if you laid on it, it would be grossly uncomfortable. But they'll lay on anything to stay close to you. And Lacey, bless her heart, if I get up out of my chair to go in the kitchen or use the restroom or whatever, she immediately steals my blankets. She figures that ought to be a really good place to lay down. You know, there was a long, long time where I just wanted a dog so badly, and I wasn't able to have one, and I'm so blessed because I get to have two. I suppose I could have as many as I wanted to, but two is quite plenty. And I have more than plenty cats. More than enough. This is that little baby quilt that was being embroidered. Some lace. I'm really sore this morning. Maybe it's the cold, I don't know. Whatever it is, hurts. My shoulders. Okay, what is this? Oh, look at, these are all the round cut things for that quilt. And you know what? I got these at different places. I've had these for a while. I'm going to put these in with the doilies. So everything for the button quilt. Oh, look, how cute is that? This is the stitchery for Christmas stuff. I'll save that for the kids. Put it in the bag with them. There's more fabric in here. And I think I'm going to store all the fabric together that isn't appropriated, that isn't cut for something in particular. And I have that over in one of the storage boxes. So that would go with the fabric. One of these bags will fit in the storage container. The other bag has things that are already kind of done, like the quilt and stuff. Okay. Oh, gosh. I got these things because I thought they would be fun to put on the wall for my grandkids. They're plastic coated. There are lots of different little animals. And you know what? I didn't do it, and it's been years ago. They're really cute, though. There are lots of different little animals. I was going to do like a patchwork quilt on the wall. Maybe someone else will like to do a patchwork quilt on the wall. I'm going to put this in with stuff to go away. Ugh. I can't keep everything. Okay. My floor is so dirty in here. I vacuumed it not very long ago. But funny enough, everything sheds, it seems to anyway. Okay, that's on the floor. These are ribbons. This is my bucket of quilts. I mean, doilies. Gotta get those folded. This can turn into a long haul. I don't seem to notice the time when I'm doing things like this. I know that when we were doing the necklaces and stuff, when it turned into 2 hours, I thought, oh my word, it didn't feel like that to me. There's so many hours of work that's gone into these. I have the box. And now that I have that box that I was doing, and then I put the doily in the inside of it, and I have a mirror that I'm going to mount in there, and I needed to wait until I had my paint so that I could at least brush it with a color that's similar. So I'll get to do that. I need to find someone that's getting rid of tubs so that as I finish things, I can store them, safely store them out of the house for when I go to sell them, whether it's with the yard sale or I'm hoping to do a bazaar. I know that's going to be a lot of work, a lot of work. I know rummage sales are a lot of work. I'm not kidding myself. I think I showed you this one. I think this is my favorite one out of all of them. I don't know why, because you know it's just variegated, but I love the pattern that she chose for it. And it'll look really pretty when it's starched. There's the ones that I was going to put in here. Well, that's kind of pretty. I haven't seen that in a while. I can frame that. My brain just goes all the time. And you know, I'm grateful for that. Sometimes it's hard to turn off. But I really am glad that I have one that works. There are a lot of people as they get older that they fail that way, and God bless them. You know, I asked the Lord, you know, if he would spare my brain. That's an area that I would really like to keep. And so far, you know, he's honored that. I don't know what his plan is. I know from moment to moment, like on Sunday, oh my word, that was powerful, what he did. I'm picking up glue sticks, excuse me, and fabric, and Q-tips. Ouch. And beating my head on the table. There's another doily. I don't know if it's going to fit in there. And these are to put on a rug. They have stickies on both sides, and then the Velcro. And you can hold your rugs to the floor. But I find other things to use these for. The shelves that I put over here, I'm not going to move the phone right now because it's kind of just bracing itself to show you. But they're the shelves that I put together. I used those to stabilize the shelves so they didn't go flying everywhere. Okay, I need a basket. There we go. Oh man. Zowie. This is a little shelf that I've had for a while. I never used it, but I'm going to paint it. The other basket is down on the floor, but isn't that pretty? It'll be really cute in somebody's house, not mine. the dog got a hold of this basket and kind of hurt the side of it. I don't know how I can fix that. That really is irritating to me when something that's in really good condition gets damaged like that. Why can't I get that? There's other stuff that's fallen. So much of this stuff was just, the cats will get on the table and do this. And it's, they just make themselves a place to lay down without any regard to me. This is my little Raylan skirt. I love this. I'm going to make something pretty out of it to give to her. She loves blingy. This is one of my little babies that I had for 3.5 years. They went back to their mommy, which that's where they need to be. But man, I miss them. You gotta love them like your own, but they aren't yours, you know? And you gotta love your child to give them that time to grow up, to do the things that they need to do. And then God gave those babies to their mamas for a reason. And I know that happens an awful lot where grandparents raise kids, but then they fall in love and they don't give them back. And you've got to. It's for the kids' sake. I've got rope. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that just yet. This is one of the cans that I was decorating. I don't just throw things in here. I hope you know that. These are just absolutely I had most everything pretty well organized. Oh, you remember the baskets that I got from Habitat? Well, what I'm doing with these is I have one assembled in the other room. I should get it and show it to you. But I'm wiring them together this way and then stacking them and wiring them together. So it's going to make a pretty functional shelf, I think. There are quite a few of them. 4 times 28. There's probably 30 of them. Now what's over here? Oh my goodness, another doily. I thought these would be pretty handy. And at first when I got them, I thought, these will be pretty handy. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for. They have stickies on the back, and you can separate them or hang them together. But it's for putting stuff in. Maybe when I get my paints all in here, I'll be able to use them. But you can stick them on the wall. And that's what I plan to do. Oh, I had a basket with fabric in it. Where is it? Where is it? Uh-oh. I'm throwing things. The best that I can do right now is just kind of put like things together, and then as I go, do more. I just don't want these boxes to get messed up. These are nesting boxes, and they're really pretty. There is a spot here. But look at that. I think I showed this to you. I got it at Habitat. Oh, the trash truck is coming today. And then the inside of the box. I'm getting all these phone calls from people I don't know. I don't have any desire to answer them. I know they're not bill collectors, because all my bills have been collected. Those are boxes. And this is a box, so I could put that in here. You know, one of you guys asked me, oh, please don't take apart that necklace, he said. And I thought, oh man, I really want to honor what you guys want. And I can see it. I can see what, since I got the beads, what I want to do with it. That goes in the bottom of that. And I think I told her I wouldn't. So I'm going to have to make something else and use that idea there. Okay, so here, more ribbon is where I'm storing these little doodads. And I can put, these are baggies. These will fit in there. So they have a place to be right now. Okay, extension cord goes in the drawer. These are little plastic things that I thought would be fun for the kids. You know, you sew them. And the little boys, you know, they probably won't be interested. They might be. They're kind of fun to do. I don't particularly like the way they look, but that's just me. We can do the embroidery on here. We can make a picture and they can do their own. That's a dead rubber band. Here are my little clothespins that I got. These will be fun to decorate. They're tiny. They're little, they're not tiny. And there's some of the elastic that I got at Habitat. So that's going to go in the sewing stuff. More little embroidery things. And this is one of the baskets that I got at Habitat. I really like these, by the way, for $1.25. I don't like the fabric ones. I like these. What did I do with the bags? Maybe what I should do, now that zips up. Where's the one that didn't zip up? I could put that. Oh, rats. Come on now. I feel like I'm muddling. You know what muddling is? I'm kind of in a pool of mud. And I have to work fast because I'm going to sink in it. And that's not what muddling means. When you muddle through somehow, you get through it. So I'm going to muddle through this mess somehow and get through it. Now, where's the other bag? That's kind of the problem with bags, huh? Well, I'm going to put these in here. See what's in this bag. Oh, beautiful fabric. I'm so excited about this material. I want to make a dress. I haven't made myself a dress in forever. Do you see the print on it? And it's purple. And I love purple. I'm putting it back in here. I got this from Habitat. In that box that I paid $7 for fabric. And boy, did I get some pretty stuff. Oh, that's what is in here. It's all fabric. That's in this basket. So I'm going to leave that there for now and go through some of the stuff around it since this is contained. Stop it! I gotta stand up and get this box out of here. Bless my little granddaughter's heart. She came in here and, you know, kids just don't see what they do. They don't have vision. Not like I do. But as you can see, my craft room doesn't really explode with vision. Look at these are butterflies. Gosh, come on. There's some more of those baskets. You know, see, that's what I don't like. I like being able to see what I've got here. I think that this is the bag that I was looking for. I'm going to put it in here with this basket. I've got a big basket full of fabric. And I need to figure out my fabric storage so that it's all together. This is an instruction book for Uno Attack, and I've got Uno Attack in the other room, so I've got to take that back in there. Another Temu thing. This hangs on a door. I don't have a door to hang it on right now. I've used them. I've had this for a while, but I can clean it up and make it beautiful. And this just needs a sticky on the back. I've got some miscellaneous jewelry. This is a pocket penguin. Here's a hug while I can't be there. Put me in your pocket and take me everywhere. I thought it was so cute, and I gave it to one of my kids, and they were one of my grandkids, and they were just like, what is that? Oh. So, I think it's cute. Did I tell you, when I was young, when my brother was young, before he got sick, we used to make people out of these. drill a hole in here and put pipe cleaners through. And this is the head. And paint. He had soldiers. We made soldiers for him. Brings back a lot of memories. This goes in the other room. It's iron-on tape. These Raylan painted. She painted shells. And I'm saving them. There's been talk about them coming over spring break. I don't know if they're going to or not, but boy, it'd be so good to see them. Okay, what I need to do, maybe I can use this little container right here for now to put that miscellaneous jewelry in. I had purchased a whole bunch of little things for the girls. I made those jewelry boxes for them. And I lost a lot of it. And I found it. And I'll be giving it to them later on. It's all in here right now. Battery. What am I going to do with a battery? There are pencils. I bought these. This is one of the things that I feel like I got shanghaied with Temu, but that's all right. I mean, you know, I'm always preaching to the choir about looking for dimensions and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 5 of them, I think. I got these for Maddie. And I thought they were at least twice this size. My mind's eye said they were. But they're not. I'm going to give them to her, but I think that she'd probably think they were just kind of cheesy. But man, these were $5. I paid over $1 a horse for them. And they're solid, they're plastic, and they're really very pretty. They've got a lot of detail. So maybe she'll gladly add them to her collection. I hope so. I've got to put them in their little baggie. I have a tub over here with gifts in it. So this will go in the gift tub. She's way over there. One of my little guys that I had, he has hemophilia. And this is a medical alert bracelet that was his. It's broken. I don't know if his mother would want it or not. I have a lot of things that you collect quite a few things over the years, you know, when you have kids. I'm going to put that aside. A ring guide. I sold jewelry at one time. And funny enough, I bought it off of Wish, and there's another one called Joom, Joom. I think Joom is free shipping. They didn't take off like Temu, but I could get jewelry for very little, and I would resell it. However, don't ever trust the 925 sterling. It's not necessarily so. I bought what I thought was 925 sterling and gold-filled jewelry for very little, but neither of them were what they said they were. There were maybe a couple pieces that were good. And I kind of got people mad at me. I was purporting things to be as they were shown to me. But you kind of take some responsibility with stuff like that. It's a little bread box. Okay, well, I'm going to put some miscellaneous things in here. Just what I need is a miscellaneous box, right? Not... I get myself buried. Now, these are, I have plans for these. I have a whole slew of them that I bought. I think I showed them to you at one point, but it's been a long time ago. They're all different colors. And they're decorated cans. And they're perfect for little candles. You can buy them off of Temu with the candles, and I think they're a couple of bucks. And I bought these cans when they were like well under $1 a piece, and maybe, I don't remember exactly, but it may be that it was a number of cans for a small amount. I have a whole bunch of them. There's one with a candle in it. See, it's a pretty good size for a candle. This one smells good. And look at, I think that it's really pretty because they're wrapped, but they're wrapped even on the bottom. And you don't find that. At least I haven't. So I'm putting them all together. These were in my room. Where's my other? There's one. They're pretty. Here's one. The lid got separated, but I think it's in here. If it's not, it's in another, I found it, and it's in another bag. Some floral tape. Another can. Purple. I like that. If this is what I think it is, it's an initial necklace. It's packaged really well. Got a little gift card, and it's not in here, so I'm going to keep the gift card and throw the box away. It's chewed on, so there's no point in keeping it. Oh, I fixed a quilt rack in my room, and I had to take some washers off of it. They're brass, and I thought I could use those to make jewelry. That just happened last weekend. I'm not holding on to things like that. And this is for an air pump that I have, and I need to put it with the air pump. Things get separated. Here's the lid to that one can. I found these little shoes. I thought they were so cute on Temu. And I gave some of them to the girls. And they fit the little American Girl dolls. They don't match, but that's all right. I got to put all these together. I have several Pez things, and they're old. And I think they probably are somewhat collectible. And a measuring tape. You're seeing me throw stuff. Oh, these are so pretty. I bought a bunch of this jewelry at Habitat a long time ago. That's a necklace. It's a pretty necklace. And then this is a ring. And I've got to put this with the jewelry so I can put it all together. I don't think I'll be selling these. I think that the work that's gone into them is just so sweet. Okay, I can retire a bag. And you know what? You're very smart. You're saying, now, what about the stuff that you took out of the bag? Where is that? Well, it's in a box. I'm not ready to disperse it quite yet, but at least I can see it. Go in there. A bag. I have a drawer for ribbons. I kind of kept these in here because there were things that I was using. There's floss, and then the little button things. This goes in the bottom of this, so I'm going to stick it in here so I don't have to throw everything out. There's the ribbons. Oh, these boxes I'm going to put out. Hard to tell, but I do have a method to my madness here. I really do. This is going to go in the box, another box of fabric. One of the storage boxes. This container is going to be really, really handy. It used to have beads in it, and when I sorted all the beads and got them out of it, it left it empty. And I have stuff to put in it. I need to be able to... What are these things? Quick and easy crocheting. There's some patterns and so forth in here. I can't say I've ever used this because I'd be lying. I got it with the intent of using it and haven't yet. It's only been about 10 years. So it's got another year before I'll get rid of it. I really intend to do some crocheting. And the reason why I really haven't is because I only know how to do a little bit. And this will give me an opportunity to learn more. I'll go there for now. This is a light that I got off of Temu. Oh, these are... This is face paint. I was going to give this to Peyton for Christmas, and I didn't because it was hiding. Oops. Hiding in and amongst the piles. I'll save it until Halloween because she likes to dress for Halloween. And if she doesn't use it, the little girls will, the little boys. It'll be for the grandkids. I have a place in mind for this light. Oh, needles. How cool. These are self-threading. I don't like those. The premise is good. You know, the thought is good behind it. I've never seen this before. This is like your foam packing, but they have it all crinkled. And it gives it more packing power. More, oh goodness, what am I trying to say? Okay, this is the light. I have a place for it in mind. It's in the family room. It mounts on the wall. And you've got your this wheel and the cord. And the light hangs down. I just need to do it. You know, years ago, I was involved in AA, and many years ago, 40 years ago. But they had what they would hand out. It's called a round to it. And it was round, looked like a coin. It was a wooden, like a wooden nickel. And it says a round to it in the middle. I thought that was kind of cool because so many of us are procrastinators. I don't remember who said this, but I had to chuckle. It's the only thing I don't procrastinate about is procrastination. I don't think I procrastinate though, not so much. My time is really valuable to me. I didn't know how much time I was going to end up having, and so I try really hard to not waste time. I have a towel where I can put this in. I know there are times when it's really important to rest, and sometimes that is hard for me because I think about things that I need to do. I've got a whole bunch of housework that I need to do. My house is not an easy house to maintain because of the animals. I have to clean cat boxes every day. I have 4 of them. No, I have 5 of them. 5 cat boxes. Taking care of the animals, you know, the dogs and cats. Dishes, Peyton's stuff. What is this? Coral reef sequins. And this has stampers on it. This is probably something I picked up at Habitat. Close to the heart, it says premium quality decorative stamps. And oh, you know what I'll bet this is like a subscription that people sign up for. I didn't, but it looks like this is something that got sent to someone. They're kind of unrelated items, the stamps. These aren't, you can use these stamps, but they don't have the rubber backing. I've never used them like this. Make a wish, happy birthday. I can add this to my stamps. And then the sequins I'll add to my beads. Oh. I have a 2 by 2 foot space that I've cleared. Yay! It's really cold in here. I don't know how long we've been in here. It's been a minute. Really been more than a minute, but you know. Here is the thing that I got from Habitat. I need to get the rest of the dolls out of here so I have more room for the items that I'm working on. I bought these and I think they're just so cute. I had a recipient in mind for Christmas and didn't give them to them. They're little panda bears. It just gives me, you know, they got plenty of stuff. And I'm down here, sorry. I found another can. Ah! This one's pretty too. It has purple in it also. Oh, and here's a ring. This is a Temu ring. Why is it in here? I could put that on my finger and show you. But these are little panda bears, and they have all kinds of different little poses, and I love panda bears. There's this one. And this one. And this one. You know, we're getting quite close to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to that. And I haven't done a giveaway yet. I tried to, but the person I was going to give it to lived in Canada, and she said, no, don't send it. And I looked into it, and I understand why. There's another one. He's on his belly. I've been talking to another new friend of mine who has favorites with Laura, and she and I just have really hit it off, and she's helping me. She's gonna help me figure out how to do a giveaway, and I think we're gonna have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So as I'll know in the next day, I'm doing some things to prepare for it, and I'll know how to tell you about it in the next day or so. I know that you have to be a public subscriber. I wasn't. I think somebody used my subscriptions. There were hundreds of subscriptions and things that I didn't do. And I just had not gotten around to cleaning it up. So I just thought, well, I'm just not going to show it. Well, that's all well and good, except I wasn't a public subscriber. Isn't that pretty? It is pretty. So I had to go through and clean that up this morning. I don't know if that's what people do to, that's what bots are about, that they can pretend that they're you and subscribe, I don't know. I don't know anything about what I'm talking about here. But there were so many subscription spots from overseas in different languages and things that I didn't do. I got to find out about that and find out why that happened. However, that was why I didn't make it public, because it was just such a mess. But I have it public now. And that. More baskets. I'm not sure, like I said, why that happened, but I'm going to find out. And if I need to do something to protect my account, I will. But you need to be a public subscriber in order to sign up for the giveaway. So that means that what you subscribe to, if you go into Google, your Google account, YouTube subscriptions, I had to look a while to find it because I'm just not savvy about this stuff. And it says that, there's an option to be able to view or not to view subscriptions. And I had opted not to, so I turned it back on. And I guess I can understand why they do that. So it's more advertisement for subscribers. But anyhow, oh my goodness, hour and 13 minutes doing nothing. Are you going to sit here and watch this for an hour and 13 minutes? I love you guys. Until next time, bye.